on this episode of the VR-4.
Mitsu Gun?
Guys, we are in the 3000 GT VR-4. I'm on my way to go get an alignment for the car because it wibble wobbles while I'm on the road and on the freeway. Drove it to work today. The temps have stayed consistent in the middle, no changes, but the coolant keeps coming on. Light keeps coming on. I don't really know why, and my engine light is still on as well. So basically, I'm going to get some more Allen wrenches because I'm going to fix this. This is definitely not on center. It's supposed to be like this, and I think center like this or something like that. So I'm going to grab those. I'm going to center it. I'm going to drive there. I'm going to center it before they do their alignment, and I'm going to see how far I was off while they do their stuff. And then while I leave there, I'll film on the way back to the house. So I'm at Les Schwab. Just signed in to be able to get an alignment. One person's ahead of me, and that's how off my steering wheel is. I think I'm just going to leave it and just wait until they align it and then do it after that. I gotta take all my stuff out of here, and well, not take it out. I'll put this back on, and then so they don't freak out that there's nothing in there. Hopefully they do their job. And there's a lot of crunching noise, and when I turn the steering wheel from the front suspension, so hopefully they'll be able to tell me what that is too, and they'll be able to put some air in my left rear tire. So. Oh, there's a little alignment machine right there, so can't wait. Alright guys, so basically I got the alignment done on the VR-4. So they had found out the ball joint. The guy had said the ball joint was missing out of the car, so I was very confused because that's very unsafe to drive. I was driving on the freeway. I went to work in the car all day, and got there, and he said that the ball joint was missing. Very confused. I told Randy. Randy was very in panic mode because he was like, well, how did you get here and how'd you get there? And I was like, I don't know, but I could have died and all this other stuff. So they did the alignment. He did what he could. I got the chart from Les Schwab of what they did. They said that the camber was a negative because he said it was negative. It was like negative 1 point something. And I said I haven't messed with any of the suspension at all. So yeah, it was negative. He said he did what he could under the circumstances about the ball joint, but he said I can take it back and he'll be able to readjust whatever he could once the ball joint gets in there. So I'm going to take it over. Well, I brought it back to the house where Randy was. Randy looked at it. The ball joint was the boot and the C-clamps that we got from the Clindons. The one that I got was too thick, so I had to go back there and get a thinner C-clamp to put around the ball joint so it can be able to stay in there. The C-clamps that I got were way skinnier. The one that we put in there was a little loose in there, so we got it back in the car, got everything back in here. I drove it down the street and back, and it's as smooth as it was once I first pulled it out, once we put the suspension in there. So now all I really want to do with the suspension to get that all done is just take it back to Les Schwab, have them finish up the alignment, and then go get all brand new tires, and then that'll be all done with the suspension, and we'll be on and cracking to the next thing. So that is it. Oh, as well, I fixed the alignment with the steering wheel. It was messed up and all crooked all the way this way. I adjusted it, but I'm probably gonna have to readjust it again because they're gonna have to do more towing and everything. Or not towing, they're gonna have to do more adjusting with the alignment once I go back in there to redo the front part. So I'm just glad I was able to put it on, and it's aligned up now, and then we'll see what it looks like when it gets all done.
Sunny day today, and the VR-4 is out and looking pretty good. Oh, look at that duckbill right there. It's looking real good. Looking real good. It's perfect. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty out here because I haven't really been driving the VR-4 lately, and it's been raining like every day. Today is just one of those days where it's shiny outside and the sun is out. So we got a little bit more things to do with the VR-4, like put those rocket panels back on. I got to get the door on the passenger side, and there's a little bit more things to do as far as paint and all that other stuff. So, but I just wanted to show you guys this duckbill, and it looking pretty good, and it's pretty solid too. It doesn't want to move anywhere. It's badass, guys. Just gonna give you a visual from the inside what the duckbill looks like. Comes up pretty higher than the original one, which is awesome, and you get to see the purple screws or the purple housing around the screws that I put on there, the washers. So that looks awesome. Now is to put the toggle switch on for the rear view camera. Come on, guys, so we're back, and what we're gonna do now is, yeah, I need to put this back on here, but what me and Randy just got done finished wiring up the toggle switch for the rear view camera. I'm just gonna show you guys what we did. So we had to go in from the reverse switch, those two red wires. From there, we had to connect a ground to like one of these right here, and we connected that to the positive coming up right here as well. We have the negative obviously for the ground. Tracing all the way through the firewall into the car. Coming into the car. Coming into this toggle switch right here, which is the green and blue wire, which I'm just gonna put right there. I'm gonna get some sticky tape or some glue, and I'm gonna put that right there, so there's no, when I flick it up or on, there's no moving or nothing. I want it to stay put and not move at all. So that's that part, and then I'm gonna show you back here. So we had to reconnect some of the wires, and because there were some wires that weren't connected, and this wire that came with the backup camera was real. It was real. The wires in there, these ones were real tedious, so we had to cut. I had to cut the sleeve off of all that and expose a little bit more of these red wires, and those are working. And we figured out that that bulb is not working for that right bulb, but this one is, and that camera's working as well. Once I show you guys the camera, I'll finally take off that plastic thing. I've been waiting to take that off for a while. So let's go in the car. Let's turn on the car. The car is on. Car is in reverse. Switch is on. There we go. There we go. So it is working, and it's all foggy because I need to put the take that sticker off. So I'll take that sticker off and have you guys see. Right. Let's finally take this sticker off. There you go. Sticker's finally off. Light is working. Light's not working. I'm gonna replace that pretty soon, but that'll be the conclusion of this video. In the next video, I'm gonna figure out what this noise is. Before, I had told you that the car was running fine, and it was for a while, but then we started hearing more noise coming from the front part of the car, and we think that is the turbo manifold. So I got those parts coming in. Once those parts get in, we're gonna switch it out, and the car should be sounding way better than it is. All right, guys, laters.
Tune in next time on the VR4.